How's it going, everyone? The Habs lost game two. Can't really say I'm surprised about that. I kind of knew Pittsburgh was gonna go hard after what happened in game one. Was completely unacceptable by the Pens, but I'm not a Penguins fan really. I'm a Habs fan, but the yeah, game two, the pressure was on Pittsburgh and they definitely delivered. Obviously not really surprised that they were out shooting the Habs 38-27. I think they were out shooting them the whole way through. I mean, in the third period, Montreal actually they actually were at, they actually played good in the third period. But anyways, if I can hold up, I'm looking up the stats right here, cause in the first period, Crosby assisted by Jake Gensel and Shiri, who, by the way, Shiri was the one that missed the shootout opportunity in game one. I forgot to mention that in the previous video. But yeah, in the first period, 4:25, Crosby scores 5 hole on Carey Price. It was assisted by Jake Gensel and Connor Shiri. And that makes it 1-0 the Pens. And obviously, like I said, the Pens were out shooting the Habs in the first period. In the second period, no goals were scored, but the Habs gave up a lot of penalties. Yoel Armia, there was a couple of scraps here and there. I saw like the Brendan Gallagher and Crosby were kind of scrapping. I thought that was fun to see. Nothing against Crosby. I love Crosby. I think he's the best. I think he's the GOAT. But yeah, a couple of scraps here and there. Yes, Montreal did give up a lot of penalties. Yoel Armia gave up a couple of penalties, pretty bad ones. One was a hooking call, and I think a couple were tripping calls. Um, and then Paul Byron, Shea Weber went to the box together. There were a lot of scraps in here, interference calls and stuff. But Carey Price really stole the game for the Habs. Carey Price, it was the reason why this was such a low scoring game. If it was someone like Lindgren in net, nothing against Lindgren, this would have been like a 5-0 game. But Carey Price gave the Canadiens a chance, honestly, and unfortunately they did not deliver. It's quite unfortunate. Um, but yeah, he was the Habs' best player tonight, no question. A lot of people say Carey Price is overrated. I don't really think so. I mean, I understand why they call him that, because he's on a losing team. But but yeah, he's not overrated. In the third period, Jason Zucker, assisted by Connor Sherry. That's Connor Sherry's second assist so far on the game, and Dumoulin, assisted by Sherry and Dumoulin, in 14:41 in the third period, makes it 2-0. Um, the Penguins, and Kakiniemi, Jesperi Kakiniemi, in 7:50 gets his second playoff, quote unquote playoff goal, assisted by Lehkonen and Petrie. And yeah, I think Lehkonen is bouncing back. I like what I'm seeing from Lehkonen so far. I mean, not Lehkonen, Kakiniemi, KK. And then Jake Getsel scores the empty netter, assisted by Rust. So yeah, it's 3-1. That's the final score. Yeah, that's the final score. No power play goals. The Habs had 3 power play opportunities and the Penguins had 5. Again, the shots were 27-38. The Penguins. The Canadians actually had more hits, which is surprising. By far the more physical team. Face-offs. The 26-31 Penguins. So obviously Montreal still having face-offs issues, because the face-off winning percentage, Montreal 45.6 and Pittsburgh 54.4. So Montreal still doesn't have that number one center that they've been wanting. But yeah, power play percentage both 0 because there were no power play goals. Total penalties, 5-4. And then Montreal served 10 penalty minutes while Pittsburgh served 8, and 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 a lot of block shots from Montreal, 14 and 11 for Pittsburgh. And yeah, Montreal turned over the puck. So did Pittsburgh too, but it was it was a close game. I was You got to give it to Carey Price for staying it for keeping the game 1-0 until the third period, but Carey Price really gave the team the chance, but unfortunately the Habs up front didn't deliver. But hopefully, I'm excited for Game 4 tomorrow. I'm in Game 3 tomorrow. I think it'll be a great game. Hopefully, hoping to see how Montreal bounces back in this series. But yeah, and by the way, Montreal's the home team. If you guys didn't know, as you can tell by the sweaters, last game Pittsburgh was the home team because they are wearing their dark jerseys, but now Montreal will be wearing their dark jerseys, even though it's in Toronto. But that's another story. Yeah. See you guys in game 2. I mean game 3. And I'll see you guys later.